Alright guys, today we are gonna be reacting to Trump alleges why didn't she do it? Attack on Kamala Harris over economy border. Let's jump in.
Yesterday, I was in Georgia, a great place, to outline my plan for an American manufacturing renaissance. That's what we're doing. We got tremendous reviews on that speech. Now, today, Kamala Harris is supposedly announcing her so-called plans to support manufacturing and wealth creation. Why didn't she do it 3.5 years ago? They've done nothing. Why didn't she do everything 3.5 years ago? She's been there for almost 4 years, and she didn't do it. She didn't create wealth. She destroyed 22% of the value of every dollar in your pocket and jeopardized us in front of the remaining portions of the marketplace. And the world's reserve currency is under siege right now. A lot of people think we won't have the reserve currency. If we lose that, that's like the equivalent of losing a war. We will have it. If I'm elected president, we will have the world's reserve currency in better shape and order, and every country will follow it. And if they don't, we will put tariffs on that country, and we won't trade with that country. And they will then call us and say, we would love to have you continue to be the world's reserve currency, sir. So easy. It's so easy, but you need the right messenger. You need the right messenger. She didn't support domestic manufacturing. She killed 24,000 U.S. manufacturing jobs. In the last month alone, we lost 24,000 jobs. You know, there is a reason for the interest rate cut from the Fed. Big part of that reason is that our economy is doing really
Very bad. Very bad, folks. Very bad.
Really badly. Kamala goes to work every day in the White House. Families are suffering now. So if she has a plan, she should stop grandstanding and do it. Just do it. You have a few months left. Do it. Do it. You have plans for the border? Do it now. You know, you don't need anything at the border. All you need is the President of the United States to say, the border is closed. I didn't have anything. I had only a good thought process. I closed the border. I built hundreds of miles of wall, and I got Mexico to give us thousands of soldiers to guard our country so people didn't come in. And we had the safest border in the history of our country. I didn't need to have a document. I was president. I said to the Border Patrol, nobody better than the Border Patrol and ICE and all of the rest, law enforcement in this country, of which I have the endorsement of almost every single law enforcement group.
And it will be very interesting to see in the next couple of days, right? Because there's a lot of things going on. It's a lot of things people are saying. Supposedly some missiles that just crossed the New Mexico border. I mean, there's a lot of things. They're hot. Their stakes are high. Their stakes are high. For this administration, I never seen such bad management of the United States as in the last 4 years. I've never seen this before. We are almost in a position that is it's very uncomfortable to be, but it's like it has to happen. It has to happen.
But Kamala should have closed the border years ago, and we wouldn't have hostile takeovers of Springfield, Ohio, Aurora, Colorado, where they're actually going in with massive machine gun type equipment. They're going in with guns that are beyond even military scope, and they're taking over apartment buildings. They're taking over real estate. They're in the real estate development business. Congratulations. These are, in that case, people from Venezuela, young street gang members that were sent here by the Venezuelan government. You know, crime in Venezuela is way down. Crime all over the world is way down, except here. I was right in the debate when David Muir kept interrupting me over and over and over again. And he said to me, when I said crime is way up, it's rampant because of what's happening in our country, And he said, no, crime is not up. That's a mistake. Crime. Well, the following day, the Department of Justice announced the crime figures up 44%, up much more than that in certain categories. But I haven't gotten an apology. No vice president in history has done more damage to the United States economy than Kamala Harris.
Correct.
She has no idea what she's talking about on economy or
No idea. Any topics. And she's not that smart. She's not smart. She cannot talk about the economy. She cannot talk about the border. She cannot talk about anything. I think she figured out, and now she knows how the United States government is just being handled. They probably told her like, "Hey, you're just the face of it, but you're not handling anything. You go to some countries and you do what you have to do, but over here we take control. You, the president, you don't." That's what Harris is so dumb. It makes sense.
really on anything else. If you watched Oprah the other day and you watched those answers, you wouldn't even be thinking of her for president of the United States, because we had 4 years of that, and our country can't take 4 more years of that, I can tell you. But twice she cast the deciding votes that caused the worst inflation in maybe 100 years. She abolished our borders and flooded our country with 21 million plus illegal aliens. They came in from all over. Think of it. They came from prisons and jails. They came from mental institutions and insane asylums. They're terrorists. They're criminal street gangs. They're MS-13. We took millions of people like this into our country, and we're going to get them out, and we're going to get them out fast, I can tell you. No country can survive that. No.
That's crazy, man. Like, the 2020 election, when it happened, I remember it was 4 a.m. I didn't want to go to sleep. I was in Puerto Rico visiting my family, and I did not want to go to sleep. I didn't. And when that happened, I knew something was wrong. Something was wrong in the United States. I was already red pill, but I went way black pill. And what has happened so far, that they wanted to delete Trump. It's not a coincidence. I never heard such president talk like him. Be visage, be a person of no fear, moving forward. And for some reason, the lefties, they hate that. They hate that from him, because it's covered. And you know what's crazy? Kevin Samuels, Andrew Tate, now him, they're all symbols of masculinity, and they want to take that symbol out, because guys, especially men, and we see a guy like Trump, right, going forward, no matter the obstacle, keep pushing forward. Guys tend to just go behind an idea, and that idea is what he created. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one.